Hello, Shamai, and welcome back to the Welshman's Journey. And we're still with Barrytown United, and we're approaching the halfway point of the Welsh season where the league splits in two. And I think, as you can see by the table here, we're probably destined now to be stuck in the bottom six. So chances of us getting up to getting above Bala, who are on 24 points in the next few games, is incredibly unlikely. And today we're taking on Prestatyn, which is one of the games I've earmarked as a chance for a victory. So if we take a look at how things have gone since last episode, which was that impressive 1-1 draw with TNS. Now, after that result, I thought, fantastic, let's move on, let's start winning games again. And it just didn't work. We lost 2-1 to Llandudno despite going 1-0 up. We lost 3-0 to Newtown, 4-1 to Kevin Druids, 3-0 to Bangor, and then finally, 12 games without a win, and we beat Carmarthen 2-0 away from home as well. So it's a fantastic result for us there. Really, really good team performance. Probably the best performance we've had all season, and it was fantastic. And there's very few games left. So what I'm thinking is, if we can get 9 points from Prestatyn, Cardiff Met, and again Cardiff Met, then I would be very, very happy, because their teams all around us, Cardiff Met are below us, and I've been struggling throughout the whole season, and it's a fantastic chance for us to pick up 9 points from our next few games and really, really improve our dynamics, which actually aren't that bad. They're average, and considering how terrible we're doing in the league, it's all right to have average dynamics and dressing room atmosphere and stuff when we're doing so terrible is pretty good. So let's take a look at the team then. Fairly similar. I mean, I can't really change that much because the players are just terrible, and the players outside the starting lineup are also really, really bad. But something that should be is Troy Greening should definitely be starting. He's been one of our decent players this season. So we have Joe Mazzara in goals as per usual, Dylan Rees, Curtis Watkins, Ryan Evans and Johnny Lynch across the back. Troy Greening and Lee Fowler in midfield, Kane McLagan, Macaulay Southam, Liam Dawson and then Reece James up front. I want to try and hold out until January. Well, I say hold out, keep a job until January, because we have Kane Owen, Paul Morgan and Jay Gibbs, I think it is, coming in. I'm pretty sure No, it's just Kane Owen and Jay Gibbs from Cardiff Met Uni. Two really, really good players. Hopefully Kane Owen will do better at left back than the left backs we've had. He's all right for Cardiff Met, and I would really like him to be all right for us as well. So we're playing Prestatyn today then, who are just above us in the league. We're 5 points ahead of us. So a win today would be quite vital to make sure that we don't kind of get drifted away in the relegation zone. So we're still struggling with our wingers. I mean, they're not really playing very well, even though Kane McLagan is our best assister. 5 assists is actually pretty good, even though overall he hasn't really been that good. I mean, maybe if I didn't piss him off in the first game, then he would have had a good season and we wouldn't be where we are right now. But that's all ifs, and we've not had the best team talk here. But Prestatyn at home then, I think we've actually beaten Prestatyn this season. I might be wrong there. I might be just completely making that up. But Prestatyn at home is definitely a game we have earmarked to try and get a decent result in. And really, we need to be winning it if we're going to get anywhere near out of the relegation zone. We're dominating the game so far. The first highlight of the game then, Edwards on the ball, gives it to Brown, into Morgan, into Freighter. Oh yeah, actually no, I think we drew 1-1 with Prestatyn, because I remember Freighter equalising very, very late on in the game. They've only had 1 shot on goal so far. We're dominating the stats, really. We've had a little bit more possession. We've had 4 shots on goal, but obviously none of them have tested the keeper because they haven't been a highlight yet. We're approaching half-time. Edwards with a free kick now. He comes in, and it's headed towards the goal. I thought it looked like Joe Mazzara saved that, but actually it was just a really, really poor header. And they've had 3 shots, all off target, but they've obviously had the better of chances, as you can see. 2 highlights been, and they've both been in favour of Prestatyn. But it looks like we're getting to half-time here. Yeah, not really much to talk about. And apparently Lee Fuller could be injured. We'll give them... we've been the... Okay, no. I really need to improve my my motivational speaking at half-time, because it's not working out very well. Kane McLagan has run a fair bit of distance apparently, but doesn't seem to have done much with the ball, and to be fair, no one in the team seems to have done much with the ball in that first half. It was a really bland first half, which is kind of the way I wanted things to go, is to kind of be that team to kill games, play the over-the-top balls, and basically be a long ball team. That's what you kind of can resort to at lower league football, but obviously it hasn't worked out for the season, so we've had to tinker with the tactics throughout the season, and that win against Carmarthen will hopefully give us the confidence to go on and get a few results now against other teams. And these next 3 games are absolutely vitally important that we don't lose any one of them, really. We're approaching 60 minutes now. Nothing has happened this game. Absolutely nothing. We're going to take off James for Thomas. And the corner comes in here. It's headed. Oh, it's off the line. Who was that? I have no idea who it was, but it was a fantastic block on the line. McLagan's got it now. Could be a counter-attack here. Macaulay Southern, the space on the inside. Oh, what's he doing? There was runners on the inside then, and a fantastic chance to play them through. We've still got the ball of Greening to James, and it doesn't make it through, unfortunately. But this highlight doesn't look like it's over. Weaver, up it goes. Maybe, no, there's apparently still another chance in this. Evans with not the best ball up, but it goes to Fowler. Greening up to James, can't quite make it. Greening's got it again, and he loses the ball, but he's got it again. James now strikes from distance and is absolutely nowhere near the goal. But it was a really, really good block on the line from, it must have been Evans, because he's on the 7 rating. So fantastic from him, good defensively. Probably should have been a goal. And you're looking at it now, nothing's happening at all here. I'm going to take off McLagan, who has been characteristically terrible once again. Supposed to be one of our best players, and he's just been awful. Corner comes in now, good chance here. Green, it goes into the box, Thomas, and it's blocked, really. Not really anywhere near going into the goal there. 10 minutes to go. It's still 0-0. It's been such a boring episode. Should we just go for it? Should we? Yeah, we need to go for it. We'll go attacking. Be more expressive. Use time marking. Pass into space. More direct passing is already on. And we'll stick on get stuck in as well. And there's not really much to come off the bench. Greening's had a shit game, so we'll bring him off. And him on an advanced playmaker. And see if we can't nick something in the last few minutes here. Or is it going to finish 0-0? It looks like it's going to finish 0-0. Smith with a throw in, and the full time whistle goes. It's a 0-0 draw. Absolutely terribly boring. But I suppose it's a clean sheet. We haven't had one of them in a while. I'm going to tell them that it was I'm happy with the performance, just to improve their morale. We've got 2 games against Cardiff Met Uni next now, and those will be very, very important games indeed. I think Carmarthen lost, which means we're now only 3 points away from them. So 6 points against Cardiff Met will hopefully take us out of the relegation zone. So I know it wasn't the most exciting episode, guys, but if you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.